Hey, beautiful queens. Um, this is my first podcast. Yeah, shout out to my cousin Angela, who brought up the idea to do something cool like this, just work on such a beautiful project, empowering people, and you never know who you have a message for. So I'm actually happy and excited to be doing this. And yeah, so my first um, topic that I would love to tackle kind of took me a while to figure out, to be honest, because I have so many things I would love to talk about, and but at the same time, I just wasn't sure how to start off. What to talk about the first time. But recently, in the last couple of days, I've been thinking a lot about this particular topic. And I think also based on experiences, personal experiences, and people around me, and, vibes and energies that you just peak. Um, I just felt like, okay, yeah, this is actually what I would love to discuss. Just maybe it would help someone trigger something that needs to be triggered. So, yeah. Um, my first topic is standing still. Um, stand still. Yeah, literally in it in all its sense. Stand still. Now, the reason why I thought this should be my first, you know, topic is because I have noticed that a lot of people, especially women. Oh, by the way, sorry. Yeah, I should have said that in the beginning, but um, I have chosen to tackle a lot of most of my projects and most of my work. I've chosen to dedicate it to women in general, uh, mostly Black African women, also other type of women, women in general, as I said. But I feel like, being a Black woman as well, it gives me I felt like I needed to help, Black African women out there that, just get to a certain point and don't know what or how to do and how to react to themselves and all that. And being that I've just, been through certain things, and also thanks to my experiences, and I'm not a professional, and I just speak out of experiences, my personal experiences. And if I am um, blessed to, meet other women, I love to talk about their experiences, and we share, and we help each other grow. So yeah, I feel like it's important that if you get to a point where you love and understand yourself, it's necessary to use yourself as example and inspire women like you. So being a Black African woman, I think it's necessary to kind of like focus a bit more on that kind of um, aspect, just so other women can see themselves, especially Black African women can see themselves in me and understand, maybe help understand themselves a bit more. So, yeah, um, I mean, everyone is welcome to listen and, learn and take something out of it. You never know who you're gonna speak to. So, yeah. So, yeah, standing still in all of its sense. A lot of people, especially women, I feel like are so traumatized. Like humanity in its sense, in every sense, is traumatized. You know, every person in this world is traumatized, and most people don't even know it. But It is actually true. I feel it is, I believe it is actually true. But then you get to a point in your life where you get triggered, or you have to deal with certain things, and then you start realizing how traumatized and effed up you could be. And there's nothing wrong with that as long as you work to dealing with it and just being better and moving forward. So yeah, women, I think, and I would recommend for you to stand still and literally stop whatever you're doing, stand still. Yeah, let the jokes begin. But like seriously, um, you get to a point in your life where you don't know what to do. You're so distracted with a lot of things, and you feel like you're all over the place. You're overwhelmed. You're stressed, and you feel like you have no goals. You have nothing but just giving out to other people. Or you're not even in the position to, and you just feel worthless. That has helped me, you know, being able to stand still and say, okay, what is it that I'm trying to run away from? What is it that I feel like I need to deal with that I'm not dealing with? What are the demons in my mind and my spirit and my soul that is, trying to speak to me that I am not, listening to, and I'm afraid to listen to, and I try to run away from. And mind you, demons are necessarily not bad. Like people, when you say demons, they're like, oh my God, you're evil and all that. But to be honest, they're just a side of, or a part of you that just want to be heard, and you don't listen to them. So they kind of like, bug you. And most of the times we feel like stuff like that are bad, but they're not. You just need to face your demons. That means face yourself, face your pain, face your darkness, face whatever it is that you have going on the inside. Deal with your inside. Get to a place where you feel so comfortable in your own skin. And I feel like standing still helps us get to that point. So, as a woman, I would recommend for you to, stop for a second, be silent, stay away, get away from all this noise and all this distractions, and just figure out what it is that you have on the inside that you want to deal with, what it is that you feel that you want to deal with. You might have been through some issues in the past, as a child, uh, as as an adult, or whatever level you are now in your life. You might have been through, you might have gone through child abuse, you might have gone through mental abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, whatever it is. Don't be afraid to stand still and go back and deal with that, hear it out, try to figure out why you're making certain kind of mistakes, why the pattern keeps coming back, why you're making certain kind of decisions for yourself. Because the thing that most women don't understand is like, we are so beautiful, we are so powerful, we are so unique, we're different, we are blessed to be different. We are here for a reason. You as a woman is here for a reason. You have a certain kind of beauty for a reason. You have a certain kind of, you know, glow, smile, or mind for a reason. Because each and every one of us on this earth is being put for a reason. So you as a woman has a beautiful role to play. You probably are meant to, when you walk in a room, you glow that room up, and when you smile, you just walk by down the street and you smile, and someone from afar, you don't even realize, sees that smile and it's like, wow, she's so beautiful. And that kind of, inspire them to just be happy the whole day. Or you don't know how blessed you are to be blessing people around. You don't know who you're blessing around. So it's important that you understand that you are beautiful, no matter what people will say or what people are saying. You are beautiful. And for you to get to that point to understand that is that you need to stand still. You need to understand who you are, and that's the only way you can understand who you are is by standing still. Be silent. Go inside your mind. Listen to what you have to say in your head. Listen to what your guts are telling you. There's, don't be afraid to have to deal with um, pain, shame, fear. Um, There's nothing wrong with that. I understand that it might be hard to understand that you like to think that you could be able to face certain things, but you need to face certain things for you to understand certain things. So if you stand still, you know, try to connect with yourself. Try to speak to yourself. Try to hear the pain that is coming within yourself. Then that's how and where your journey begins, your journey of self love, your journey of self understanding, your journey of self awareness, your journey of, self compassion and self passion. Because once you learn all these things, you're able to bring them out and, share with other people around you, and not only with people around you. You don't even know how you could impact people from the other side of the world, by a small gesture. You could just brighten someone's day, and that is worth as much as giving someone a lot of money, because it's not always about money. It's not always about having to, you know, solve someone's physical problem. It also has to do with helping ease someone's internal problem. Maybe there's an internal pain. So by fixing yourself, you're going to be able to help fix other people. And fixing yourself doesn't mean you will have to do that and it will end there. You have to fix yourself and it will forever end there. No, it means constantly, revisiting and hearing yourself out. It means, working on yourself like forever. There are going to be happy days, there are going to be sad days, there are going to be strong days, there are going to be weak days. It's all fine. It's all good, as long as you're aware of the work that you're putting in, and as long as you're aware of your journey, you're aware of yourself, it's gonna be worth it. It's all gonna be worth it. And that's how we create a better place. You start with yourself, you figure yourself out, and then you start to understand other people better because you understand yourself more. It starts from you, it starts from within you. So it's important that we are able to stand still and journey within ourselves and, you know, understand that no matter what you go through or what you're going through, you will always come out of it. You can come out of it because you possess the power to come out of it. You know, I've I was before I was able to stand still and focus on myself. I was so afraid to do that. I was so afraid to look within myself. Although I knew I always had that voice inside of me, to that kind of told me, listen, why are you doing this? Why would you want to do this? Why are you going there? Why? You know what I mean? So I was afraid, and I that caused me to make a lot of mistakes in my life. It caused me to hurt a lot of people. I didn't kill anyone. I'm not saying that, and still, but I did hurt people. And I didn't think I was hurting people. And when I was lucky enough to get a trigger. Someone who I really cared about triggered, you know, that light in me that made me question a lot of things about myself. And that kind of made me, I don't know, I just naturally had the urge to stand still. And no matter what I had going on, because there was a point where I had so many things going on in my head. I had so many, it felt like I was in a tornado. I was in the middle and I just had all these things roaming around me, and it was so quick, and I was confused, and I thought I had a hold of my life, and you know and I was trying to run there, go there, touch that, put that down, and then it would go up, and then I was just lost. And then I thought, you know what, okay, stand, just be still. So I was still in the midst of all that mess. And I remember, I had people just come to my face and, tell me how they feel and what they think about me. And while I started being still, I just, I would usually I would respond, but the whole point of me standing still was to listen, kind of listen, especially to myself, to the reaction that I would usually have. So I stood still and I would listen to people talk to me, sometimes insult me, and I want to reply, but I didn't, it just was stronger than me. I just stood still and I just listened, and I took in, and I probably was hurt. Yes, I was hurt. But at that moment, I felt like all I needed to do was be still. And it took a lot of work, internal work for me to, get to the point where I am today. But when I was going through all that stuff, I thought I was going crazy. I thought, why am I doing this to myself? But then something kept telling me, it's worth it. It will be worth it. You will understand. This is the beginning of a beautiful journey for yourself. Right now, it doesn't seem like that because you're in pain and you're hurting and you're sad, you're depressed, you're you're lonely, you're whatever, you're ashamed, and all these feelings are valid. They're fine, You're human, you're fine. You're going to be fine, You're a woman. Remember that you are a woman. And uh like yes, there's nothing wrong with it. So it took me a while, but I was so determined to, be in a better place, like cuz I know like I deserve more. And I was in a state where I was the one who ruined my, basically, I made the decisions myself. So I was the one who put myself in that situation. So I can and will be the only person to get myself out of it because no one is going to come save me. I can get triggered, I can get helped, you know, the universe and God and, my ancestors can, give me signs to wake me up, but they ain't going to come down or come out of their graves or something to come help me. I need to help me, you know, and that's how my journey began. And I just kept working on myself since then. And standing still was what gave me the strength to listen to myself on the inside, first of all, and then, work my way out and with people around me and my loved ones, my friends, and everyone. So, yeah, I would recommend every woman to just stand still. Just listen to yourself. Listen to your pain. Listen to your childhood pain. Listen to your teenager pain. Listen to your youth pain. Listen to your adult pain. Listen to your old pain. Listen to every pain. Anything. Pain is your pain. It's no one's pain. I keep saying pain, but That's what I'm talking about. So please, I urge and I beg, you know, I it's important that you do, because if you don't, if you keep running, it will catch up to you. So you might as well just stand and face it and deal with it. And it's not going to be easy. I guarantee you that. When you have to deal with your issues, it's never going to be easy. So, but it's going to be worth it, because you will grow from it. You will learn from it. You will, you will gain access to all the powers that you did not realize that you had. Trust me. You will learn to understand how valid you are, how important you are, how worthy you are, how beautiful you are, you know. And the fact that you are a woman, listen, you bring life. You you can bring life to this world with the help of a man, of course. But do you know what that means? Do you know the power you possess? Like, do you know how beautiful that is? Like, you're a god, you're a goddess, you're queen, you're oh, I can't express how beautiful a woman is, you know. I just love women. I'm honored to be a woman. So in any way I can, and I am able to, praise and let a woman understand how beautiful she can be. In any way I can inspire and bless a woman's day that I see walking down the street by just smiling to her, or just complimenting her, or just make her day bright somehow, or just leave a comment here and there, or just, just praise her work in any way I can. I do and I will, you know. It's important that we women support each other, because most men are not going to do that, because no hate on men, obviously. Um, I'm not saying they're not beautiful kings and gods out there. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying most men out there are not going to do that, because for you to be able to, you know, bring down a woman in whatever sense, for you to be able to do that, or not even women in general, let me just talk in general. For you to be able to bring down a fellow brother, yeah, that means you have a lot of issues to deal with. That means you basically bring down yourself, because if you're full of love and light, you know, we're humans, we make mistakes. I'll keep repeating that forever and ever. So yeah, for you to not be full of light and love, you will do anything to hurt another person. But if you're full of love and light, you know, and self awareness and self discipline and all that, then all you would just want to do is just spread good things, bring people up when you can. And if you cannot, you tried and you just move on. So for men, other men, to bring down a woman, then they have issues with themselves. So if a man is doing that to you, bye. Boy, bye. Yeah, exactly that. But it's another topic. So yeah. So to my beautiful queens out there, I hope someone out there who's listening gets the message, and I hope and pray that I'm able to trigger something beautiful in you to make you want to stand still and deal with anything you've been running away from, and get the possibility and chance to, start a journey of beautiful self discovery, growth, power, accomplishment, beauty, love, light, positivity, spirituality, and worthiness, you know. So, yeah, I'll leave you all to a blissful day and peace and love.